Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Planetcrafter. I'm Simon, and we ended with a beautiful orange sky last one, and I thought it would be nice to start with one as well, because that is some very beautiful colors we have there, right? And we could enjoy them with a lot of bees, because we deserve it. We made a lot of progress. We are getting very close to animals. Hold on, let's just show you that where we are tech-wise. We can soon make Terraforming mutagen, but we already have some, so we can kind of kickstart it once we are ready with all that. And what we're just waiting for the phytoplankton. Let me just see that I set this one correct, because this guy is gonna make it all happen, and he produces some random phytoplankton, and we have that shipped into our biolab. Right next to the door. See, we're already getting some of it, so that's good. That will help us make animals, and we are soon going to put some frogs into the world here. This one will be very helpful, I hope, if it's not crazy expensive, but we're getting it soon. I don't think we will be needing this guy, to be honest. There's no special minerals, so I don't see any markers for these animals as well. So, and all of this comes much later. But then we will start to unlock this tech tree down here. Yeah, that's really what we should be putting all of our attention into. So let's take a look at what we need to start creating. Yeah, these frog eggs. Yeah, don't have them yet. BBA. So if we get, yeah, we're gonna go for the B, right? Because the egg is 100%, and this is 150 or 200. So this is what we want. Do we have any? Oh yeah, we got one. And oh, I brought the wrong ones. We need tech tree mutagen. Let me just go and put these back and get these guys instead. How many of those do we have? I hope it's more than 3. Let's take this guy over here. Alright, we got 4 of those. And it's just a regular fertilizer. We have those over here, right? Yes. So in theory we can make 4, but right now we can only make 1. So that is exactly what we will be doing. Now we need to put this somewhere, and we do have this Tech 2 aquarium, but it takes a super alloy rod. Oh boy, yeah. But there's just no comparison, right? This is 4 animals per second, and this one is 65. So this is obviously what we have to build. So we will have to find a way to get that super alloy rod somewhere, and we need one of each of these. And now we are waiting for B and C type phyto. Perhaps I should get a shredder machine so I can just take these A's if we get this fully up, and it just kind of blocks everything. But let's go down and see if it could just be that the drones are too busy right now, so perhaps we just need to pick them up manually. Come on, there we go. Nope, we will have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's go see if we can procure a super alloy rod somehow. We have this butterfly dome. It does not take anything. That would help us a lot. I mean, there are 2 super alloys in there, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, and we need this guy, I suppose. How many credits do we have? It's a bit of a slow process. Yeah, 921. Yeah. What could we get with that? We can get a sofa. It's not really. Nah. That would give us 1. Let's just... And these guys? Nope. They're just... Well, there are 2 aluminum in there. Yeah. We could... yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna grab these guys. Because they're not really doing all that much work, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, we got... what do we do with all this stuff? It's a shame you can't just ship it to space. And these guys are... You know what? Let's just... we'll just dump them in here. Alright. That gives us some aluminum to work with. And from that we should be able to get the super alloys we need. Certainly have all the basic materials, right? So that is 6 of those. We can make that. We don't have the inventory space for all of that. So let's start with 3 of each. That may even be a stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, I think we just about got that. Yeah, it was close, but yeah. And then let's get the rest of them. Yeah, if only we could mine aluminum. Things would be... hold on, we need 1 aluminum, right, for the rod. So let's see if we by any chance have some. Nah, we do. Let's put these back. Too late. We got cobalt back there and the magnesium back there. Sort this out a little bit. Yeah, we picked them up, right? So let's make that rod. Nope, we need 1 more. And we do have it, so... Glorious days, indeed. That's a circuit board, right? So we do have those as well. Now it's just the phytos we are waiting for. Let's see. The bee and... Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. Do we have our fishy? We do. We got the bad one of the 2, but yeah, that's okay. We really just need to get this ball rolling. We could disassemble that one as well, right? These runs are big blobs. It just looks weird, right? This big dome there. Alright, let's see. Do we have what we need for a door? Just need a silicon. Alright, I'll go on front. None there. None there. There we go. Let's get a door. Yes, please. And it's giving us insects for some reason and plants. But now we should be getting animals. 97.5 per second, and you can see the lovely fish swimming around in there. That should be quite a strong start, really. So we will get there fairly quickly. And we start by unlocking some fish eggs here. Now we are using Tech Tree Mutagen. Let me just see what they take to make. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of sulfur, and we're gonna need nitrogen cartridge. In order to get those, we would need to upgrade this gas extractor. It is 2 super alloys, but fortunately it is not a super alloy rod. So let's make that one become a reality, because we will be needing that for sure. There we go. We need the zeolite, and I think we got quite a lot of that, so that's not a problem. And that's a type of rod we have a lot of. That's circuit board. There you go. Alright, let's get this guy into existence. Look at these guys. We still have these Tech Tree Veggie Tube. What do they give us? Yeah, they do contain a piece of aluminum, so yeah, we can always see if we need to get rid of them as well. But let's just leave them until we need them. Alright, this is the one we need. So let's start making those. Let's get some water and food as well. Up here we go, and gulpy gulpy. How are we doing here? Are we not? We are supplying. Perhaps our trading rocket is not home right now. No, it is. Let's see what's going on here. Well, there we go. That should be working now. Yep, off it goes without the top from this distance. That is not part of the matrix, so yeah. Alright. And we can look at the lovely fish here. I would like to make more fish, of course. We got this guy, so let's remove that. That might be a compartment somewhere. Perhaps it's up here. Yeah, I don't think we will be getting any aluminum, but if we can get super alloys, we can disassemble those and get aluminum. So if this is a super alloy, it's not. Those are more rainbowy in colors. There was one that landed up here, right? Oh, come on. I want to see where that one goes. Alright, let's go have a look. It's probably osmium. We have a lot of that, but osmiums also bring sulfur, right? We got the animal rocket. Yes, they do bring that lovely sulfur. And we got more landing up here. That's great. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I don't think there's any more to be had in this one. Alright, let's go check up here what else we got. We're gonna need a lot of sulfur for these fertilizers, so we can make more animals. I don't see anything. Oh, there's this one. Yeah, we can't get to that. We might be able to get to that one though. Yep. And that one. Perfect. No, that's not one. Yeah, better keep an eye on the time for this episode. We went to an hour last time, and it's a bit rough on the voice to go that long. You know, you just get kind of caught in it, and you forget time. could set an alarm clock. Then again, I don't like restrictions. I love my freedom. Nah, I don't know. I probably feel it on my voice, and yeah, it's better to just be guided by the voice. It's not a big thing if we go a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. I let the voice set the limitations and all that. Alright, I don't see any more. A good amount of sulfur, really. That is what I'm really looking for in these ones. That's the sulfur. We need that. It kind of looks like a uranium from afar. Just to see if anything is rolling down the hill. Nah. Don't see any. Alright, I think that's it. We don't have to worry about oxygen anymore, ladies and gentlemen. That is that's quite the comfort, really. Alright. Well, got a little bit of sulfur out of that. Let's get back to making fish. We got the Terraform Fusion now. With the fish, and we take the trick. And that's the amphibian farm. Let's take a look at that. Perhaps we can settle for just one fish. I wouldn't mind that. Just skip to the more productive ones. Get some frogs into that beautiful forest. Let's take a look here. Yeah, this is the one. Well, you know, that's yeah. We should first check that we can actually make these frogs with it. I shouldn't be going in there then. I should be jumping up there. I don't think we can make any frogs, to be honest. We need these generic frog eggs. Let's just take a look out here and see if there's any animal markers anywhere in the lakes. I don't see any. I think it's the same as with the minerals. Yep. That sure seems to be the case, ladies and gentlemen. So frogs are not on the menu. That's a shame. Now we are at it with that. Let's see. We got some of those genetic extractor and genetic synthesizer. We're gonna need these two at some point, right? Let me just see if we have enough power. I believe that's enough power. Alright. Oh, it's just this guy. I thought it was another. So we need a yellow, an osmium rod, a circuit board, and we have that. So let's build the first one. I think we can put them next to each other over here. And here we can extract some genes. And let's see what we need for this guy. Dark one, blue one. Oh, right. I think we can get a green one from that. But let me just see if we don't have any. Yeah, it looks like we don't have any of that. So let's run you through that. What else? Oh, that's an osmium rod. That ain't good. Oh, we only have 4. And we can make 2 more. Yeah, we're running into some problems here. Let me just get rid of some stuff. we had let's put away that sulfur that's taking up a lot of space. Ah, good. We have a good amount of sulfur in here. Yeah. Let's just see how many we can make here and go through everything to make. I think we can disassemble some buildings outside for what else we need. Okay. Alright. Didn't we need to pick those up? Okay, so what do we need for this guy? We need 3 more pieces of aluminum. Right. We have these guys. And they've been with us for quite some time. But, yeah. We need 3 of them. What is in here? That's 250. Let's put this guy in there, I suppose. That gives us the 3 aluminum we need. And a bunch of water. And other stuff. So we need to put some stuff away here. Sort it. So let's put away some silicon. Right, we need to make 2 of those. Is that another? Oh, it's the trade rocket here. Alright. Yeah, we picked up the iron, and we got the silicon, and we need 2 of these guys. Cobalt. We have the magnesium. Alright, there we go. Okay. On the quartz, we needed the green one. Did we did get a green one out of that. And an obsidian. Alright, now it's just a circuit board and one of those yellow mutagens down there. Alright, let's get this machine put down. Oh, that's probably gonna block us, right? So we're gonna put it over here. This guy. Ah, it doesn't fit there. Let's see. No, that works. Okay. So here we can put together animals. I think I found some of that stuff a long time ago. Oh yes, I did. Also, don't we have some 400%ers? Yes, we do. That's one. Yeah, this lonely one here. There you go. Now it's working a little bit better. It's not gonna make a big difference, but yeah. Oh, we got one here as well. Ah, we do have another one of these cosmic quartz. Okay, that's all we have for that. I don't think we can actually make anything with that. That's the wrong one. We need this guy. Yeah, that's a genetic trait, so we need these 2 upper and lower. We do have a red larvae. Let's just see what we get with that. No, yeah, that's not. This is what we need to be doing, right? So we get a species one for that. So that's not. What about common larvae and uncommon larvae? What do we get with these guys? Yeah. Why do I do that? This machine, dang it. Size. Okay, so we can make this one a little bit bigger, I suppose. Let's just put that back in there. No, let's hold on to it, by the way. What about what if we take one of these guys? What do we get out of that? Okay, so that's an upper thing. Now we just need a lower thing. Well, perhaps a B would be a lower then. Oops, is this one? Wrong button. Yeah, everything is going really smooth. That's a species one. Oh, yeah. I think I know what we need. We need the flower seeds, right? That's probably what we need. Yeah, that's what we need. Now we got a lot of those, so and that means we can make a animal out of that. We got an animal, just like that. That's pretty cool. So let's make another one. We got a ton of these seeds, right? So let's just do that one. Perhaps they get different colors or something like that out of all of this. I think that's kind of how this works, right? So these guys here, our lower. That's a harvesting robot. I didn't pick up the lower one. And that's another one, right? How did we get the big sized one? I wonder. Was it the uncommon larvae? Yep, it sure was. Let's make this one a little bit bigger then. We got a size 1. Let's get a size 2 on that one. Then we can make a size 1 here. Oh, what do we pick? We pick one of these, right? That's pretty cool. So, what else? Oh, we need the upper one. Oh, let's try this one. That might be cool. What? This one doesn't? Oh, that one doesn't work. Oh, that's a shame. Right, okay. That one is a no-go. Let's just take a Tusker seed. It's a 400%, but yeah, we don't really. We don't need them, right? We got trees and all that other wonderful stuff. Alright, we now have 3 potential animals here. That's gonna be cool, I'm sure. Let's put that one in there. So we are ready for animals. So we can put that away. Now we just need the animal shelter or something like that, right? That's this guy here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of time before we get to that. I don't know where we get these generic frog eggs. I think that's something you pick up from the lake with these guys. But since we don't have any special things going on the map, we're just getting Phyto A, B, and C. So let's make another fish to put in our aquarium. That's probably the best thing we can do right now. So we want to. Oh, hold on, we got a C type here. Yeah, this C1 is a 250. Yeah, let's do that. We got probably got a ton of this stuff. No, we really don't. Yeah, we got a ton of the A's, but not the C's. That's not what we want to put in there. Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's get a good fish here. Yeah, this one is always gonna be full. We're gonna need more of that. This stuff here soon. We don't need to make the mutagen and all that, so it's not that expensive, honestly. That one is. That one takes 2 sulfur. But we should have some of these. So let's just make 3 of them. Let's see how much sulfur we have. Yeah. We are doing just fine on the sulfur right now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for bacteria sample, and we need 1 more. That is perfect. That should keep us going with that. And we got the fish. Let's put that into that little blob over here. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Much better. And in you go. Oh, we can have 3 types of fish in here. Well, don't mind if I make another fish then. Yes, we got that. We need that one as well. Alright, it is over here, Simon. There you go. That is the wrong button. One more try. Kablamo, fishy, here we come. Real world life science here, ladies and gentlemen. You will be a real genetical engineer if you do this. Mixing stuff with fertilizer, apparently. Well. Yeah, this is... Nope. I don't know if I... No, let's not make any more of those. And let's hold back on the animals. Yeah, this guy would be a waste of time. Really a shame with these guys that we don't get that. It is fun to explore these wrecks, and we don't get any of that. DNA, we got all that. Got all those important machines. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. Yeah, we did get those as well. So we are golden here. We are just waiting. We have these guys. I don't think we upgraded our butterfly farms, did we? They take a little bit of fabric, but we can make fabric now. There's a big bump in insects. Yeah, and there's also the extra bees, 819 insects. So these bees are actually better, but the butterflies get bonuses. Yeah, I say we make one and see what comes out of that compared to the bees we have. So we're gonna need that. We're gonna need some bio. Hold on. What do we get for this one? Oh, we get the zeolite and the Tech 2 and the bioplast. So we just need 2 fabrics. Well, that's a lot easier. So we just need the 2 fabrics, eh? We can make 2 fabrics out of that, I think. Yeah, sure can. Well, let's go take a look at those butterflies. Here they are. I think we got some pretty good ones over here, so let's start with those. And That's a big one, eh? Alright, let's just see. What do we get with one? Is that 13,000? But that's yeah, that's the really good ones. Oh, we need oxygen. Not oxygen, water. Yeah, we can breathe now. But yeah, compared to the bees here, that is a crazy difference. So let's start doing that, and we can. Did I buy 2 of those? I did. So we can decommission that and just plug that in there, and now it's 26,000. Where are we getting bombarded? I hope it's over here. Let's just quickly go and check. Oh yeah. Well, we want to see what we get here. I kinda hope it's super alloys. Yeah, they look colorful. I believe it is. I don't see it anywhere though. Let's go up here where there's a lot of them. Just unlock some frog eggs, but we can't do those, I'm afraid. So they are shipping in cobalt and magnesium. That's the stuff we don't really need. That stuff. We have a ton of that. Nah, that's a bummer. Oh, we do need that aluminum though. Alright, let's just, if they can bring aluminum, we have to kind of check them out, right? Because, there we go. That is something we definitely can use. Well, at least these guys don't roll down the hill. Yeah, I think that's probably all we get. So let's just dump these guys. We don't need that. But that's 3 aluminum. Yeah, that's just one big piece of cobalt. Yeah. Well, 3 pieces of aluminum. It all counts. It all helps. Let's just check over here again. Some magnesium. Yeah, we don't need any of that. What about down here? Just a bunch of silicon, cobalt. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple of aluminum right there. Yep, that is very lovely. So what is that? That's 5 pieces. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Well, yeah, we were taking a look at these butterfly farms, and we definitely want to upgrade, because that's crazy. 26,000 insects. That is crazy. We just need to wait for our silk spinners to work their magic here. Let's see if we have some silkworms. We don't. We shouldn't make any more, right? They do take sulfur. So yeah, we will have to wait on that. I don't think we got that 3rd fish, did we? We did not. that is something we might be able to do before we end this episode. Let's see if we got any seas. We did get some seas. We got some more of these frog eggs, but we need the generic frog eggs for all of them. Yeah, this is the best one. We actually got one that's a little bit better. So that can't be right, can it? This one is a 250. And this one with the Tech 2 mutant is a 300. So this is the one we want to make. Alright. Let's see if we can find some of that Tech 2 mutagen somewhere. That's not it. That looks right. Okay. And we got enough to... we did make it. Golden fish eggs. How did I get golden fish eggs? I don't see any golden fish eggs in here. That is strange. Well, I'm not one to complain. Let's just use them. Here we go. There they are, I suppose. Those golden fish down there. Yeah, that one looks more blue though. This one over there. So, okay, that gives us 550 animals. Right. How are we doing? That is ticking up very nicely now. The fish farm. Yeah, that sounds like a very good thing to have. That's in 5 tons though. So we're going to have to make some more fish, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to build some more aquariums. So I will just put that there so I don't forget. But that's gonna be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.